Yo, yo, yo. What they do? Don't do it, dog. I'm telling you, I got the press over here. I got the press over here.
On first down. And Graham's got it over the middle. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Looking at everybody say,
that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, sitting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clear.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. All right, you don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll throw on first down with
let me get there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back to the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it.
Robert, what's up? You have no mic?
Picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
Oh my God!
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run it with Elliott.
Oh, you got Elliott too?
They'll bring him down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when we're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Don't forget to hit that like button.
Play fake here on first down. They'll roll it
intercept. Come on, throw it.
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
You don't make it.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
You ain't gonna make it.
Seated to my right, Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Toronto football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Oh, don't make me embarrass you on the screen, man.
5 yards to go for
don't make me embarrass you on the screen.
Goal from that 5-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up
second and goal.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Maybe do it.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And it's caught. Touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And no, it falls incomplete. Yeah. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Kick the point, man. Kick the point. It's touchdown right here. It's touchdown right here. It's touchdown right here. It's touchdown right here. And I get the penalty.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
After the penalty, it's Bell. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
To throw is Elway. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Elway to throw on 2nd. Completing it to the right side.
Come on, man. Get off of me. Get off of me, bro.
He's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Right here.
First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Virgil Green taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. They'll look to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually
looking for Barnage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team...
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Virgil Green with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now this offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They go play action here on first down. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. Now, on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And Vinatieri's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. David Irving in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
On third down, here's Bell. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And quickly, they get to the line. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Pick 6 right here won't do it.
Come up with one running back. That's Bell.
Pick 6.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall
incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground.
Oh, you're whooping already.
They set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets us all the way down inside the 15.
Good catch, bro.
When I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
That's complete right around the 8. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jarvis Landry, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct. Let's go, bro. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, bro. I ain't playing with you. Let's go. All the way.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the attention to...
Man, let me put, hold up. Mm-hmm.
Turns to the Saints offense, getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Elway will throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Wake, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Touchdown right here.
On second down, Elway. He's got time. Trying to lay one up deep. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drive.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball free and brings up 4th down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Tell me to go ahead and kick it.
Yeah, Sanders now to return.
Well, don't do that. Why are you going back for?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now back out comes the offense. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again, They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Fresh set of downs here. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught out left side by Robinson. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, Roethlisberger flushed out right. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in the center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the
he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Allen Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
It felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets himself over the 40-yard line. Out over the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll wait to throw on second. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
They'll try and burn some clock with
all the way. All the way. All the way.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. It's a pickup of 19. And that leads to New Orleans first down. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one.
I'm going to download the game for that.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second down, Rawls.
Touchdown.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Elway now off of play action. Time for a break. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I need to go.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They're going on 4th. It's Elway. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Elway wants to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. He's back to throw. It's caught outright by Graham. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a hole.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? This remains a 1-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense here late, they just need to kind of hold on, seal this victory.
And the defense did it so well, didn't they?
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands. There he goes, right side. The 40. He's at the 30. And he cuts a middle and some open room there. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time they were very... fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they will take a knee here. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
For Charlie.